There has been an explosion in the city of Delhi. At least eight people have been killed in this explosion. 13. Oh, it's 13 now. It's risen to 13. So we don't know what happened. We don't have any real information on what's happening, which is in a weird sense a bit scarier. We do not know if it was an explosion. We don't know if it was an explosive. Speculation that this could have been a CNG tank blast, but I don't believe that. Could this have been accidental? It could have been. We don't see. That's the thing. We don't know what's happening here. It happened right next to Red Fort. Lal Killa is what it's called in Hindi. It happened right here. It's a major tourist spot. It's in the old Delhi area of Delhi. So it happened right next to this. It's a very well-known tourist spot. It's also the place where the Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, or Prime Minister in general, gives his speeches on Republic Day. It's a huge tourist area in Delhi. And as Dude What is saying, happening right next to Red Fort is what's scary. This will be spun into an attack on our democracy. Exactly.
8 people killed so far. We know that it happened near the
roughly 13, I think. 13 at this moment.
Fort in New Delhi, which is a 17th century landmark, which is popular with tourists. We are joined by a journalist. Let's see if I can get his name, Amit Barwa. He joins me now from Delhi. So, Amit, what more can you tell us about what has happened here?
Well, from whatever one can gather, in the news reports that are coming in, this has happened outside a metro station, the Red Fort metro station. This is a busy time for Delhi. This is a very crowded part of the city. 8 people, as you said, have been killed and about 24 others are injured. The police and the security apparatus are on the spot. This is a very major incident after a long time in the city of Delhi. So obviously, this is something which is of concern. Preliminary, we have to wait and see.
This is, as Dude What is saying, the road that this explosion happened on connects the old city of Delhi with New Delhi. It's a lifeline. It's a life road.
Who is behind this incident? It seems to have been a car bomb attack. The bomb was placed in a car. Several other cars around this were also burned. So
it happened last night. No, it happened last night.
That were there. So it is a pretty serious incident, and the casualties are large. And obviously, I'm sure in the course of time, the government and the police will come out with a statement as to who they think is behind.
Is that the only major road? No, there are plenty of roads that enter in Delhi, that go from Delhi, old Delhi to New Delhi. But this is a huge one because it's right next to a major monument, the Red Fort. Is it confirmed to be a bomb? As far as I know, it's not confirmed to be a bomb either. We don't know.
Right. It is indeed very early on since the accident took place. More information will, of course, come out. We do know, as you say, that it is a car bomb.
If I'm not mistaken, we don't know that this is a car bomb yet. Hold on. Don't jump the gun yet.
Were there any prior security alerts or threats in the area near the Red Fort, which I understand is a tourist area?
Yes, it is a big tourist area. It is also a very big commercial area of the whole city. So this is one of the most crowded places of the city. There are, thousands of people around. There's a large...
Yeah, what happened? Yeah, we don't know what it was, but the size of the explosion is crazy.
Network and many metro exits in that area. So it is, it is a vulnerable area. And yes, alerts do come from time to time. But given the fact that this incident, this attack has happened in which so many innocent lives have been lost. So obviously, this is something which the security establishment will have to examine as to how this has happened. And, it's still early days to say anything about who could be behind this. But it is, as I said, it shatters the calm of the capital city after a long time. And this is an incident which will definitely cause concern to ordinary people living not just in that area.
Since it's a tourist area, is it not heavily guarded? That's a good question to ask. If it's a huge tourist area, you would imagine that there's much bigger protection in this area. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything more than that. Yeah, exactly what Dude What is saying. If it is a bomb, How did it get to Red Fort? How did it get to one of the most prominent monuments if not the most prominent monument in Delhi? At the very least, it is a massive, if it was a bomb, this is a massive security lapse. This is a massive lapse in security.
A high alert has been sounded. So obviously the police and security forces will be on alert, not just in the capital city of Delhi, but in the adjoining states of Uttar Pradesh and Haryana and Punjab. So this is a incident which is going to evoke a lot of concern, as I said.
Amit, given threat, the last time Delhi was hit by an explosion like this was in 2011.
All I will say is that there's a lot of things to be suspicious about. That is it. That is like, the timing is extremely weird. That's all I will say. We don't have any information on this quite yet. We don't have any extra information, but I'm saying there's a bunch of stuff to be suspicious about. That's it. There's you should keep your guards up a little bit. Don't take every single thing that people are telling you at face value. For example, Al Jazeera. People were getting mad at me for, using Al Jazeera. Here's a great example of me criticizing Al Jazeera for being wrong and jumping the gun, right? This is a great example. Hey, Al Jazeera, you're jumping the gun here. You don't have any actual information on this yet.
Is this going to be seen then as a major security lapse?
Well, major or minor, I mean, the fact remains that the incident has happened, and 8 people have died. At least 24 others are injured. The injured have been moved to nearby hospitals. So it is, without doubt, an incident of considerable concern, and I think
considerable concern, dude. It happened at the Red Fort. What do you mean, man? It happened at the Red Fort. That is a symbol. That is a symbol of the government. Okay, for all the Americans, imagine if something like this happened at the Washington Monument. Imagine if this happened at the Washington Monument or the Lincoln Memorial. Imagine the utter chaos. That's how chaotic. That's how significant this is.
the police establishment.
This is genuinely scary.
On the ground.
This is genuinely scary.
This is a, big target. And, the Red Fort, it evokes internationally also a sense of, the monument and, the Jama Masjid is not very far away from where the
Jama Masjid is also, I think, it's the most significant mosque in Delhi. It's the mosque of Delhi, Jama Masjid.
Incident happened maybe, a kilometer or kilometer and a half.
When you think of a mosque in Delhi, it is Jama Masjid. It's the Mosque of India. Exactly. Sarah, thank you for the raid.
So we are seeing a pretty important, pretty serious development that has happened.
This is genuinely scary.
As to, who is behind it and whether or not the
genuinely scary.
The establishment is able to get a handle on those behind it and apprehend and prosecute those responsible for this attack.
Okay, Amit, thank you so much for your time. Amit,
again, we don't know for a fact that it's an attack yet. We hold your horses. Okay, what makes things a bit crazy to me, and I was talking to some people about this, was that so far, no major BJP leader has used this to deflect to Hindu, Muslim, India, Pakistan, no major BJP politician has done this yet. That's what's a bit crazy to me, because they're so horny to do it. Let's take Pahalgam as an example. We don't know who the actual perpetrators' names are. We don't know what the names of the perpetrators are. We have, suspects, but we don't know for sure who they are. But even then, you saw what happened as a result of this. Immediately, India used the Pahalgam attack as a reason to attack Pakistan directly, to strike Pakistan. Wait, why is there any suspicion of conspiracy behind this? I don't get it. What do you mean? I thought this was an accident. India today, as far as I know, they've immediately said this is all Pakistan's fault. They've gone on the offense and said this is Pakistan's fault. How did Pakistan claim, plan this attack or whatever? Has anyone made statements like politicians? Modi has made a statement. Also, it's not an accident. It's the blast radius is too big. The blast radius is too big for a gas blast as well. This is not a normal explosion that happened. They're already blaming Pakistan. No, India today and Godi, super right-wing Indian media is already doing this, right? They're already blaming Pakistan for this shit. BJP politicians haven't said anything about this other than our hearts go out to the victims. No, CNG would not. It's very likely, and again, we don't have any full information on this. As far as I know, a CNG is not likely to produce this much of a blast radius. So there's something going on. I don't think this was an accident. I don't know if this was an accident. I would like to remind that LPG gas cylinder explosions happened very nearly my place like 2 years ago. I saw a truck carrying many cylinders catch fire. I heard the explosion from kilometers away, but it was many cylinders going off and it wasn't nearly as destructive. Exactly. Yeah, the CNG is not this big. That's why a lot of people are saying that's why a lot of people are speculating that it's a bomb. We're speculating here. We don't know any bit of information. I'm not going to say anything definitively, right? I'm not going to say it's a bomb. I'm not going to say it's a bomb. I'm not going to say it's a cylinder. I'm just saying this is what is likely. We don't know yet. Does someone have a statement from Modi? Here's Modi's statement on the matter. Condolences to those who have lost their loved ones in the blast in Delhi earlier this evening. May the injured recover at the earliest. Those affected are being assisted by authorities. Reviewed the situation with Home Minister Amit Shah Ji and other officials. What has Amit Shah said on this? Pained beyond words by the loss of lives in a blast in Delhi. My deep condolences. See, okay, so exactly my point. They have not said this is a bomb blast yet. It's like half a day ago and no response from Modi yet. They're doing the investigation now. We don't know what's going on here. Guessing a news conference later from Modi. Drew, Modi doesn't give press conferences. He has not given a press conference once since getting elected. If they had a slight inkling of this being a terrorist attack, Modi would have already spread his cheeks apart and asked for votes. Okay, dude, you gotta tone down your language a little bit, man. He does not give press conferences. He has not given a single press conference because he would get asked questions. That's the reason why. And no interviews. No, he's given interviews, just not hardball interviews. How tense is the public right now? Is there fear of an escalatory response? It's pandemonium in Delhi. We have folks in Delhi right now. It's pandemonium.
I-20 car, in which it is stated to be that 3 people were sitting in the car and it was moving towards Daryaganj.
Hello and welcome to the Indian Express. I'm Charulata Biswas. It's around midnight and the Express team is at the Red Fort on Ground Zero to bring you all the details. And today with me is Alok Singh, who is covering this crime along with a team of 4 members who are spread across this site, the explosion site where the blast took place. Alok, firstly, tell me about the blast, the nature of the blast, and at what time did it occur? How many people are dead?
Well, Charu, it's a big incident that has happened at the heart of the national capital because it's a Red Fort behind me. It's a Red Fort, and it's a.
I don't think this is a terrorist attack. I mean, Amit Shah and Modi would have had intelligence inputs already and would have started blaming Pakistan. Okay, I don't trust this guy either. Okay, yeah, Zhao sucks. I don't trust anyone posting that. It's like Nazi posts, man. Like UAPA, along with Explosive Substances Act, invoked in the Delhi blast case. Investigation to be transferred to the NIA. There's going to be bedlam in a bit. Raid is already going on. NIA is basically, what is it? FBI. It's the FBI of India.
Main chalk
Right.
of the Red Fort. It's the Chandni Chowk that the main market starts from this point only. This Jain Mandir, that famous Jain Mandir, it's just a few steps away from where right now we are standing, and the spot where, because it's already
only use the chat when you need to convey information.
Teams are there and they are collecting the evidences. Most of them they have already collected, but yes, there are still there. The huge police force are here, so we are just away around 100 meters from that particular spot, so you can clearly get a sense that where this incident had happened, the people, those who committed this act, or or we are actually don't know that whether the explosives were actually planted here, or they were trying to plant somewhere else,
So
or they were
just-
transporting it.
Yeah.
That is
And
what
I are the ones that are doing the investigation. Yes.
Just for
But-
clarity, that the first explosion happened in an I-20 car, and there were people sitting inside the car, and there were multiple vehicles that actually, with the impact, they sort of also were engulfed in fire.
Yeah.
So tell me about this car, Alok, which is under investigation. It is under name of somebody, and this person has been detained by the police now. Can you tell our viewers more about the car and this person?
Yeah, I will come to that also, but let me tell you about how it all happened. See, this road is called Netaji Subhash Marg, and very famous road because it is connecting ISBT to Daryaganj, and it's a red light of the Red Fort, and where the I-20 car, in which it is stated to be that 3 people were sitting in the car, and it was moving towards the.
I will say this: Modi and Amit Shah has gone scorched earth based on minimal information. That's all I will say. So that precedent is there, right? So the fact that they have not said anything, that the fact that they've remained incredibly calm, and in fact, I think no single major BJP politician has actually said anything remotely insinuating that this is a terrorist attack. It puts us in a very strange situation. That's all I will say.
Daryaganj. It was around 6:52 or around 6:45 because
We're in this is very strange what's happening right now.
52 p.m.
Very tragic, very strange.
At that point in time, the car is stopped because it's a big red light. So at the same time, what the police says, according to the CCTV which they have got, that 3 people that they have spotted were sitting in the same car, that the white or we actually don't know that, but the police believing that it's a white color car because they have not found the parts of the car. It's a small machine that they have now found out. Definitely those 3 people were completely finished just because of the explosion. So so at the time when it just stopped over here at the red light, immediately the explosion took place, and after the car went off, and with that there were several cars and 2-wheelers, and those people who were standing around or crossing the road, they all
What the
were
man?
completely, we can say that they
Holy
victim of that impact.
Holy
That was that their body parts were, in fact, while we came here, we found out that the body parts were lying at that it is scattered to around 100 meters away from the spot.
Jesus
Was
fucking
that.
Christ.
So we cannot say that it can be happened with the CNG, or it is not at all possible. So definitely the agencies are believing that it might be the RDX, or it's a timer or something like that.
But Alok, there was no smell of
Daryaganj is extremely crowded at all times of the day, Arun. This could have gone so much worse. I agree. This also makes the BJP extremely incompetent after Pahalgam in the common public eye, if it is what it is, if you know what I mean. No, I know. I've seen people calling for, I don't have the tweets on me at the moment, but I have seen calls for Amit Shah's resignation, which is nutty.
also one of the things.
Because the other thing you have to keep in mind is just a couple days ago, Rahul, and we might actually play that back. Yeah, this is a pivotal time. Exactly. The expose, part 3 expose that Rahul Gandhi came out with against the BJP, because this is happening days after Rahul Gandhi released it. This is happening couple days after Rahul Gandhi credibly accuses the BJP of rigging elections. Do you think this happened because of that? No, I don't think this happened as a result of that. No. I'm saying that, no. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's several events that have been leading up to this. And what I'm saying is, as a result of that, something is going to happen as a result of this. There's a lot of social unrest right now in India. There is no question about it. partially due to the fact, partially due to these credible allegations made against the BJP and the Election Commission. And as we speak right now, there are also state legislative elections happening in Bihar, which is a crucial state as well. And Bihar has also been primed with this vote theft, with the information that BJP has been very likely rigging the elections for the past, 5 years or so, 5-10 years maybe. Karthik FC, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. None of us do. But all I can say is that there is the environment. It is bedlam. It is pandemonium right now. So there's a chance of it being scapegoated essentially. There's a tiny chance of it happening, but it hasn't happened yet. That's the thing that's putting all of us on edge at the moment. That's what I was trying to say earlier. You want to know something? Like a month ago, a chai shop exploded and killed multiple people, and people were also saber rattled about bomb blast. Turned out it was a cylinder explosion. Has any other party said anything? No, I don't think Rahul Gandhi has said anything. I think if anything, Congress would have said this was a security failure among the BJP, which again, no matter which way you slice it, it is a security failure. No matter which way you slice it, no matter what happens, this is incompetence. This is negligence. You cannot say that this isn't negligence. Why hasn't Pakistan been blamed yet? Well, that's exactly what we're saying. Pakistan, Muslim, again, news media has gone out to blame Muslims, but they have not, right-wing news media has gone out to say, oh, this is a bomb blast, car bomb, whatever. Yeah, they can't, without concrete evidence. Exactly. We can't say anything either without concrete evidence.
But the car was moving, and lot of water, because a lot of water sprinkling also took place just before the agencies came, because it was a lot of fire. All vehicles were burning, so they had to stop.
Oh, thank you. My parents were spinning their narratives and now just getting all the facts. No. Okay, you want to know the funny thing is my parents are, let's just say they're more sympathetic to Modi, right? My parents are more sympathetic to Modi. Even they were like, we don't have any information yet. We just don't have any information. We don't know what's happening yet. Can anything other than a bomb create such a massive explosion? Theoretically, gas cylinders can, yes. Theoretically, yes. This could also be a gas cylinder. The likelihood of it being a gas cylinder is much lower because of the blast radius.
So we cannot exactly say at that point in time that the smell of the RDX was not there. Maybe, yeah. So that is why the agencies are working on all the angles, whatever the possible angles are.
Look at the puppy go.
Whether it's the terrorist blast, whether it's the people, those who are moving with the explosion.
Look at the puppy.
Because yes, I want to tell one thing, that yesterday only that. There was a big ammonium nitrate or some explosive material that has recovered in one of the houses in Faridabad, and which is a neighboring city.
I need to get a dog.
It's an NCR region. So the police
I need a dog.
Was already going on these kinds of activities or on these kinds of people. So there is the possibility that those who were trying to do something, or those who were already that they're sleeper cell members, or they're the same gang, the same group, that same terror group or the other group, they were trying to transport that material to somewhere else, and it got blast at this place. So that also the possibility, or there is another possibility that because if somebody is going to do that Fidain attack like this, that or if somebody was having the bomb. So in that case, why 3 people will be sitting? So it is suspected that 2 people might be got down of the car, and one person was trying to go somewhere. That is also, or he wants to hit in the public the way that the explosion occurred.
This is all a speculation right now. We are waiting for more clarity on what exactly happened. But tell me about this particular person who has been detained. This is the first arrest in this case. Can you talk to me about this individual who has been detained, and how did he get the car? Was he the actual owner of the car?
Yeah. So Charu, the thing is that after this incident, immediately the police started collecting the CCTV footages of or the movement of that car, that the suspicious car, due to which in which the blast occurred. So they scanned the CCTVs and they found out the number. Actually, they traced out the number of the registration number, and also with the help of the chassis number and engine number, which was found from the spot, they also tracked down the number that the car's registration number was HR number.
So they basically got the license plate and tracked down the owner of that car, if I'm not mistaken. So the owner also apparently wasn't at the scene, looks like.
found out a person who was staying
So the guy they detained wasn't at the scene either. Am I understanding that correctly, chat?
in Elise Okla. He was the owner of that car, and
He sold it to another guy. Okay, yeah. So he wasn't. Yeah. So he sold it to another guy. He wasn't there.
saying that he sold that car to somebody in Ambala.
Oh, he sold it. Got it.
And that now the police is saying that they have already sent to the team to the Ambala as well to trace down the person. So the investigation is already going on, and we hope and we believe that police will definitely come out with.
Owner said he sold the car but the official transfer hadn't happened. I mean, that's not suspected, although many people drive cars registered to it. No. I would assume that. I would imagine that in India, the licensing laws are not as strictly enforced as they are in America.
With the conclusion on actually it was a terror attack, or it was the people, those who were the suspected terrorist cylinder blast or whatever kind of blast, or we actually don't know, because the police has or the government, the Indian government has not come out exactly stating that it is a terror blast as of now.
Alok,
I hope you're safe.
8 people have died in this blast. 8 innocent lives lost. Tell us a little bit more about how the injured are being treated in the hospital. And Union Home Minister Amit Shah, he also visited the LNJP hospital. He also came to the Red Fort to take stock of the situation here. What's the status at the hospital? What are the details that you can give our viewers?
See, LNJP hospital is the closest, is the nearest of this spot. So definitely the injured were taken to that place, but there were parts of the body, the body parts which were scattered over there. Lot of body
Modi
parts.
looking extra like a demon. That's not Modi. That's Amit Shah. That's Modi's second in command.
What's the status at the hospital? What are the details that you can give our viewers?
See, LNJP hospital is the
Apparently, NDTV's team contaminated the scene by wiping evidence. No, come on, man. No, they can't. They're not that incompetent, are they? Come on, bro. Come on.
The injured were taken to that place, but there were parts of the body, the body parts which were scattered over there.
No.
Body parts we have seen from our eyes, and we are still seeing that they are still lying at various places. So definitely the government and the security officials are still on it. But yes,
NDTV also did leak the location of people during the Mumbai attacks. They did, didn't they? Oh my God, I forgot. Oh my God. Oh, yes. Okay, never mind. Of course they did.
Officially, that what is confirmed that 8 people have.
Do you have any conspiracy theories? I am waiting on more information to come out to make any conclusive evidence, okay? I'm not going to say anything definitively.
Lost their lives, and out of those 8 people, just 2 have been identified so far. So the police has also released their helpline number, so that if anybody came here and if their family members were here and they are still missing, they can go and just identify them. So all these things are happening, but very hard.
I'm seeing the clip right now. Apparently one of the reporters picked up a wiper off the ground to show to the TV. Yep, that sounds about right.
Absolutely. Also at a place which is usually bustling and it's always crowded, this part of the Red Fort, we all know. And US Embassy has also released an advisory for all the citizens to stay indoors and to not head out. That's also one of the advisories.
Though the festive season has ended, but yes,
Wait, my friend told you that Gujus is a slur? Who told you that? Is your friend Gujarati? No, Guju is not a slur. It's not even remotely close to a slur. Nope, not even close.
The marriage season has come. So a lot of women and lot of people come to this Chandni Chowk, which is just a step away from this place, to buy materials and to buy the...
Exactly.
So that is what the thing is, definitely.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, Alok, for giving us those details. The preliminary investigation reveals detail of the individual who is the actual owner of the car. And now the police, in tandem with the Ambala police, are trying to figure things out and join the dots. And as of now, 8 people have lost their lives.
13. The death toll has risen to 13.
And several others have been injured. But yes, investigation is on. And as the details trickle in and we get more information on this developing story, the big story of today, stay tuned to the IndianExpress.com and also to our YouTube on our YouTube channel. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep getting continuous updates on this developing story. This is Charulata Biswas and Alok Singh reporting from the Red Fort. Thank you so much for joining.
Modi just put out a tweet where he's visiting Bhutan. Bro, focus on your country. There is no way. Leaving for Bhutan, where I will attend various programs. 1 hour ago. Okay, dude. Bro, come on, man. Bro, India's not a serious country. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. Leaving for Bhutan, where I will attend various programs. This visit comes at a time when Bhutan is marking the 70th birthday of His Majesty the Fourth King. He's going for a birthday party. Bro, he's going to a birthday party, man. I will be holding talks with His Majesty the King of Bhutan, His Majesty the Fourth King, and Prime Minister Tsering Tobgai in a big boost to our energy partnership. I mean, isn't Bhutan right there? Yeah, but bro, if something like this happens right next to Red Fort, you stay, okay? You're supposed to stay. Had this been any other, I don't think any other prime minister would have done this. This just feels so wrong. I'm just gonna be honest. In a big boost to our energy partnership. Ah, there it is. Okay. There it is. That's why he's going. Punat Sangchu 2 hydropower project will be inaugurated. This visit will add new vigor to our bilateral relations. The first reply. Whenever the country is in pain, Modi is in a plane. I bet it's a scheduled tweet. Modi, you can afford to stay in your country for just a little bit. Like, you can afford to see the victims in Delhi. He's not taking this seriously at all. That's crazy. Oh, I just made that connection between hydropower and Adani. Yeah, this is slimy. Dude, an explosion just happened in your country's capital and you're going to a birthday party. What are you doing? He was inspired by Trump doing a Gatsby party while the U.S. government was shut down. Green Bass guy, I'm assuming you're American. I would like to let you know that no, India is perfect. We have our own crazy politicians. The subcontinent has their own crazy politicians that actually put Americans to shame. Just saw a reporter at Red Fort on one channel moving a part of the car which had the explosive and caused the blast. The reporter has contaminated the scene of the crime. He touched the blackened part of the car which he himself says has chemicals of the explosives. God damn it, we're incompetent. You have got to be kidding me.
हमारे सहयोगी दिव्यांशु ये लेकर आए हैं गाड़ी का एक पार्ट है जो कि यहाँ से और आगे करीब 200 मीटर दूर पड़ा होता है दिव्यांशु
ये जो आप देख रहे हैं ये तो मैं आपको दिखा रहा हूँ ये वाइपर है ये वाइपर है गाड़ी का वाइपर ये आप देख रहे हैं गाड़ी का वाइपर है जो धमाके के बाद उड़कर गिरा है और इससे पता चल रहा है कि धमाका कितना भीषण था
आप देखिए बिल्कुल ये दिव्यांकर लेकर आए हैं दिव्यांकर कहाँ मिला था ये
बिल्कुल देखिए यहाँ से तकरीबन अगर धमाके वाली जगह से बात करें तो तकरीबन 300 मीटर के आसपास दूरी पर ये जो वाइपर है ये पड़ा था तो
एक बात और है कि ये देखिए कि लोहे का ये टुकड़ा जो यहाँ से कटा हुआ है इम्पैक्ट देखिए कि लोहे का जो पूरा टुकड़ा है ये कट के अलग हो गया और ये जो वाइपर है यहाँ से अलग हुआ अब मैं आपको
Stop tampering with the evidence. Why are you touching the evidence, you fucking idiots? Dude, leave it to Indian journalists to take a tragedy and turn it into a farce. You know how you guys were saying, oh, I wonder why they would do that? No, because they're stupid. That's the reason. Oh my God, these are incompetent idiots.
दिव्यांशु ये लेकर आए हैं गाड़ी का एक पार्ट है जो कि यहाँ से और आगे करीब
He's like, bro, this is a part from the car, bro. This is a part from the car, bro. These people would make these reporters would make excellent Twitch streamers. I swear to God, their content brain knows no bounds.
मीटर दूर पड़ा होता है। दिव्यांशु
ये
Oh
जो आप
my-
देख रहे हैं, ये तस्वीर मैं आपको दिखा रहा हूँ, ये
Stop touching it. Stop tampering with the evidence, you idiots. Stop it, you morons.
ये वाइपर है, गाड़ी का वाइपर। ये आप देख रहे हैं गाड़ी का वाइपर
Bro, this is a car wiper, bro. This is such a car wiper, bro.
है जो धमाके के बाद उड़कर गिरा है, और इससे पता चल रहा है कि धमाका कितना भीषण था।
आप देखिए, बिल्कुल ये दिव्यांकर लेकर आए हैं। दिव्यांकर कहाँ मिला था ये?
जी बिल्कुल, देखिए यहाँ से तकरीबन अगर धमाके वाली जगह से बात करें तो तकरीबन
What
300
the
मीटर
f- is
दूरी पर ये जो
happening?
वाइपर है ये पड़ा था। तो
एक बात और है कि ये देखिए कि लोहे का ये टुकड़ा जो यहाँ से कटा हुआ है, इम्पैक्ट देखिए कि लोहे का जो पूरा टुकड़ा है ये कट के अलग हो गया, और ये जो वाइपर है यहाँ से अलग हुआ। अब मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ, इसमें हाथ लगा रहा हूँ। देखिए ये जो आपको देखो, ये चमकीली चीजें और जो काला काला ये निकल रहा है, यही विस्फोटक का जो अंश है वो हो सकता है, जिसका इम्पैक्ट काफी ज्यादा है। देखिए
जो बात मुकेश आप कह रहे हैं, मैं दर्शकों को बताऊं, अगर आप
Why is it important that Adani owns this channel? Okay, Karthik, I won't go that. Okay, man, I won't go that far. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't think it's that deep. I think this is just pure stupidity. What the f are the police doing? Why are they letting them tamper with the evidence? Oh my god, dude, do you idiots not know how to report? I don't know anything about journalism, and I could do a better job than this. My god. This is one of the largest Indian news networks literally just tampering with the evidence, by the way. Incredible incompetence from the cops. Incredible incompetence from the news. My god, this is stupid. They're handling that like it's a boneless chicken wing. Bro, did you see this shit, bro? This is a part from the car, bro, man. Is it incompetence or is it purposely fucking with everything? No, this is incompetence. Meanwhile, we're all still dying in a gas chamber. Okay, before anyone gets on my mod for this, he's talking about the pollution levels in Delhi. That's what he's talking about. That's what he means by gas chamber. The pollution levels are so bad. Bro, AQI is 900 in Delhi right now. Probably over 1,000. It is poison. You have Delhi lung. The AQI is 900 in Delhi. Oh, it went to 2,700. Never mind. It's like smoking a cigarette. No, actually, specifically, smoking 87 cigarettes a day is healthier than breathing Delhi air.
धमाका हुआ है, इसी गाड़ी के अंदर ये ब्लास्ट हुआ था और आसपास की तमाम जो गाड़ियां थी वो उसके बाद एक के बाद चपेट में आनी शुरू हो गई। ये तस्वीरें आप देखिए कि आज तक पर एक्सक्लूसिव तस्वीरें और आसपास की कई गाड़ियां इस वक्त
Okay, these are exclusive pictures. These are exclusive pictures. These are exclusive pictures. Okay, so this is precisely why, by the way, you see this level of incompetence. Because they're all chasing like exclusives, but at what cost? Dude, the Indian media does not give a flying fuck. They do not give a shit. They all want to be first. They want to be, they have the exclusive on the car wiper blade.
अगर आप देखेंगे श्वेता जी, कई गाड़ियां इस वक्त पूरी तरह से डैमेज हुई हैं जो सड़कों के किनारे यहाँ पर पार्क थी। आपको तस्वीरें आप दिखा दें कि ये तस्वीरें देखिए, एक मिनट तस्वीरें हमें दिखाने दीजिए। ये देखिए, अभी फिलहाल फॉरेंसिक टीम जो है वो इस वक्त यहाँ पर मौजूद है जो कि गाड़ी की जांच कर रही है। श्वेता जी, आप तस्वीरें देखिए कि ये ही वो गाड़ी थी जिसमें ब्लास्ट जो है वो सबसे पहले हुआ है और उसके बाद पीछे कई गाड़ियां, एक से एक गाड़ी जो है वो लाइन पर खड़ी थी और उसमें धमाके हुए। कई सारी गाड़ियों में सीएनजी भी थी जिसके बाद धमाके जो है वो हुए हैं। फिलहाल अब आगे जाने की इजाजत नहीं है, लेकिन आज तक पर एक्सक्लूसिव तस्वीरें आप देख रहे हैं कि किस तरीके से इस गाड़ी में जो है वो धमाका हुआ और आसपास की कई सारी गाड़ियां, अगर आप देखिए कि एक गाड़ी, दो गाड़ी, तीन गाड़ी जो है वो हुआ है। डॉग स्क्वाड्स की तस्वीरें अभी देखिए कि डॉग स्क्वाड्स इस वक्त यहाँ पर
Why the fuck is the police just letting them roam?
पहुंच चुका है और यही
Dude, this is sheer incompetence.
फिलहाल एक मिनट, अब ये देखिए कि आगे जाने की इजाजत नहीं है। पुलिस फिलहाल लगातार हमें रोक रही है, लेकिन आप तस्वीरें देखिए कि यही वो गाड़ी है, सफेद कलर की कार, जिसमें ये पूरा धमाका हुआ और उसके बाद एक के बाद एक
bro, come on, man. It's like,
पूरा धमाका हुआ और उसके बाद एक के बाद एक गाड़ी जो है वो यहाँ पर जो है खड़ी थी उसमें पूरा डैमेज हुआ है। ये तस्वीरें आप देखिए, सड़कों पर पूरे गाड़ियों के आपको हिस्से जो है वो इस वक्त नजर आएंगे और समझिए कि जब ये पूरा धमाका हुआ था किस तरीके से
Arun, you don't know Delhi, guys. It's
लोग मौजूद थे, उनमें कितनी दहशत जो है वो रही होगी। फिलहाल ये तस्वीरें लाल किले के मेन गेट के बाहर की तस्वीरें हैं जहां पर आप देख रहे हैं कि किस तरीके से धमाका हुआ है। फिलहाल हम कोशिश करेंगे क्योंकि पुलिस आगे जाने की इजाजत
oh my god, leave it to India Today to turn a tragedy into a farce.
हम दिखाते जाएंगे कि किस तरीके की ये तस्वीरें हैं। यहाँ पर एक गाड़ी आपको वैगनर नजर आएगी।
My god, this is so stupid. They're literally stepping on evidence, man.
ठीक है। ठीक है सर, कैमरे बात मत लगाइए।
So that's Sushant Mehra reporting from that spot. That's exactly where that Maruti Eco van, there was an explosion in that van and multiple vehicles, if you see in that row, they caught fire and were damaged by the intensity of the explosion.
कान खड़े हो गए और ये बहुत मामूली, जो अब हमें दिल्ली पुलिस के सूत्र बता रहे हैं कि ये कोई मामूली
Sources from Delhi police are telling us this is not a minor blast because the street lights
वो टूटी हुई है और काफी हाई इंटेंसिटी का ये ब्लास्ट है जिसमें सुशांत दिखा भी रहे थे। और श्वेता, अभी 24 घंटे हुए हैं, 24 घंटे से लगातार दिल्ली से सटे फरीदाबाद में एक सर्च ऑपरेशन भी चला और उस वजह से दिल्ली पुलिस हाई अलर्ट पर थी और हाई अलर्ट के बीच ये एक धमाका हो गया। आधिकारिक तौर पर दिल्ली पुलिस का बयान जो डीसीपी है वो
they're literally fighting with the cops to get exclusive footage.
तुम लोग यार होल्ड करके रखना, ठीक है? वहाँ पे भी हाथ पकड़ लो आप।
Bro, IRL streamers have more class than this.
In a moment or two, we will get an initial reaction from the Delhi police. Sources now telling India Today that the blast at the Red Fort is not linked to the arrests that have taken place in Faridabad. So as we wait for a police response, I want to bring in my colleague Sushant Mehra. Sushant, जिस तरह का ये धमाका है, उससे क्या अंदाजा लगाया जा सकता है? पुलिस के सूत्र आपको क्या बता रहे हैं आपके?
Is it me or are the police also not holding all the street down? It looks like reporters are just walking among debris. No, the police have not secured the area either. This is also sheer incompetence on the part of the police. This is sheer incompetence on the part of the police as well.
देखिए गौरव, अभी फिलहाल ये पूरी जांच का विषय, लेकिन आपको मैं तस्वीरें दिखा दूं। ये जो धमाका है वो कितना बेहद जबरदस्त ये धमाका था। मेरे पीछे अगर आप देखेंगे तो लाल किला का मेन गेट,
This is like
साथ में लगती हुई दिल्ली पुलिस की चौकी आपको नजर आएगी और सड़कों के चारों ओर इस वक्त
like Twitch streamers, eat your heart out.
एक गाड़ी में ये जो है वो धमाका हुआ और उसके आसपास की तमाम गाड़ियां उसकी चपेट में आ गई। एक के बाद एक तमाम जो सड़कों पर आपको गाड़ियां इस वक्त नजर आ रही हैं, उन सब के अंदर आग जो है वो लग गई। यही नहीं, रोड के उस तरफ जो मेट्रो स्टेशन था उनके गेट भी चकनाचूर हो गए और पूरी तरह से कांच जो है वो बिखरा हुआ है। फिलहाल यहाँ पर डॉग स्क्वाड्स और दिल्ली पुलिस की जो टीमें हैं वो इस वक्त पहुंची हैं। तस्वीरें मैं कहूँगा कि वहाँ कैमरामैन से दिखाएं कि जबरदस्त भारी पुलिस बल जो है वो पूरे इस इलाके में जो है वो तैनात कर दिया गया है, क्योंकि लाल किला एक ऐसा पॉइंट जो
Okay, here I'm calling what's going to happen if it's not a terrorist attack. Delhi police is going to arrest a random Muslim person and 6 months later arrest 5 Hindu dudes for negligence, which caused the bomb blast. Dude, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. This is this is incredible. If this has ties to Jaish-e-Mohammed, then the question that needs to be asked is, how did the Modi government let a Jaish-e-Mohammed member make it all the way to Red Fort? Why was there such incompetence along the way? Why was there multiple levels of security incompetence? Why? Oh, for sake.
These are live visuals that I'm getting from the spot. This seems to be a major... General KK Sinha, are you seeing this? Can you tell us?
Yes, Arnab, I can hear you loud and clear.
Bakshi. Yeah.
Oh my God, they got GD Bakshi. Here, I'm just gonna show my face. I don't wanna get in any trouble.
Arnab, this was coming.
But can you not? Can you hear them or no? Okay.
You recall, just link it with what has been discovered at Faridabad. 2,900 kilograms of explosive, 300 to 350 RDX, and
my man had the Indian uncle sneeze. God damn.
And about the rest in terms of ammonium nitrate.
Wait, this is the clip where they blame Pakistan? Okay, let's do this.
For working with those from across the border and the sleeper cells.
Oh my God.
I think what we need is a nationwide anti-terrorism drive of a scale not seen before. General Bakshi.
No, absolutely. That goes without saying, Arnab, but then that is a defensive, reactive measure.
Please.
Our enunciated doctrine, our enunciated policy by no less than the Prime Minister himself is any act of terror will be deemed an act of war. And it would be deemed an act of war, Arnab. So we have to now respond. We have to live up to our words. Otherwise, our credibility cannot be allowed to suffer. And I'm sure we are well poised. We are well poised. Let's stop all this crap about this being a LNG explosion. This is a blast of a very powerful magnitude. A very powerful magnitude. It can hurl a car door 200 meters. That is the intensity of the blast. Maybe because of the fire shows that there definitely was ammonium nitrate involved. But the intensity seems to suggest RDX. We will have to await what is the forensic report. But the fact is, Delhi, your national capital, has been hit by an act of terror after Pakistan was put on due notice. Any act of terror will be an act of war. Right? They can keep doing their courts of inquiry, they can keep doing their follow-up drills, prophylactic measures, etc. We have to now stay true to our words and punish Pakistan for this.
What the f does Pakistan have to do with any of this shit?
What is the forensic report? But the fact is, Delhi, your national capital, has been hit by an act of terror after Pakistan was put on due notice. Any act of terror will be an act of war. Right? They can keep doing their courts of inquiry, they can keep doing their follow-up drills, prophylactic measures, etc. We have to now stay true to our words and punish Pakistan for this. Pakistan has just signed its own death warrant. They knew what would happen if they made that attempt again.
Angle in this.
That they have
what would be the Pakistani angle in this is my question.
Clear warning.
Even Arnab is confused. Even Arnab is confused. He's like, what? I don't know. Even Arnab is like, I don't get why Pakistan would be involved in this right now. He's like, wait, I understand your emotions and all, but I don't understand his angle. What you're seeing, the guy with the glasses, for those of you who don't understand, this is Indian Tucker Carlson, Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity, and Alex Jones rolled into one.
Arnab, there is no question of not being a Pakistani angle.
Get the fuck out of here, man. What the fuck is that answer?
Arnab, there is no question of not being a Pakistani angle. The Jaish-e-Mohammed is involved. Not being a Pakistani angle. The Jaish-e-Mohammed.
This is a major general of the Army of India going on a network show saying they need to bomb the shit out of Pakistan. Retired general, retired major general of India.
All the Anwarul, Ghazwai, Anwarul, etc. The other new outfit is involved, which is a Al-Qaeda spin-off. Al-Qaeda is being hosted by Pakistan. IS is being hosted by Pakistan. There is this amount of RDX recovered. The initial reports that we got, we'll have to cross-check them. 350 kg of RDX and 12 suitcases of ammonium nitrate.
Look at the bottom right. Dude, this is, bro is just throwing random Arabic words. He's just saying random shit. Next thing you know that's going to come out of his mouth, he's going to say, dude, Pakistan is hosting a terrorist group called Mashallah. And then they're also hosting a terrorist group called Inshallah. They are hosting a terrorist group called Hizb Halal. Also, bro, your government invited the f***ing Taliban. Your government, literally, what are you talking about hosting terrorist groups? Your government invited the Taliban. Dude, they banned women reporters from covering that press conference because the Taliban were uncomfortable with women. They literally banned women from the first press conference because the Taliban, who are ruling Afghanistan, are literally uncomfortable with women. They're incels. That's what the Modi administration did.
Yes, you can get them from
The Modi administration invited the fucking Taliban and all the Sanghis, all the Hindu nationalists, all the Modi sycophants literally defended that. What are you talking about? Who the fuck are you to talk about hosting terrorist groups? So after Pakistan bombed Kabul, no, it was as Pakistan was attacking Kabul. Same week.
Mines. But most of these detonators can also be military grade detonators.
Hey, yo, Pakistan wasn't alone in that. Americans helped us. Okay, yeah, but he doesn't have a problem with Americans, does he?
We'll have to check that out. But the simple fact is it has Pakistan's imprint all over. It has Pakistan's imprint all over. It has Pakistan's imprint all over. We will still wait for very good details to come out because this is something our intelligence agencies have been on to for some time. You know, it doesn't happen accidentally by examining some footage of the video in Srinagar.
See my mess.
This is a big thing, I am sure.
What the fuck does Srinagar have to do? What the fuck does Kashmir have to do with any of this shit?
Heaving a sigh of relief that we were able to head it off. Well, we've not. Now it's out in the open. And
bro, this is why I say you cannot say anything. Do not fucking say anything without full conclusive evidence.
Like I said, Pakistan is then asking for it. Pakistan is then asking.
No, I mean, those are the pictures from LNJP hospital. We can also
Fund them adequately.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, viewers, if you see where the blast took place and the extent of the blast.
Even Arnab is like, I don't know what is. I don't know about this. Is this guy in a position where he has intelligence on a professional level right now? No. Him, Gaurav Arya, all these guys are like retired and